My dear students, welcome back to our channel. In this video, I will be explaining the BCA 5th semester subject Software Quality and Testing as prescribed by Osmania University and other universities of Telangana. We will go through the important questions and answers one by one. Let's begin with a quick revision. Unit 5 first important short question is Controlling and monitoring in software testing. Monitoring means keeping an eye on the testing process to see if everything is going as planned. Controlling means taking actions to fix problems or keep the process on track. Together, they ensure testing is smooth, efficient, and effective. Example. Suppose a team is testing a college portal. Monitoring involves checking how many test cases are executed, how many defects are found, whether the testing is on schedule. If the team notices that testing of the result module is delayed or more defects are found than expected, controlling comes into play. The manager may assign extra testers, adjust priorities, or provide additional resources to bring the testing back on track. Why important? Ensures testing stays on schedule. Helps maintain quality. Reduces risks of software failures. Easy tip to remember. Monitor is equal to watch, control is equal to correct. Just like a teacher watches students during exams and helps if someone is stuck. Next important short question is 2. What is status meetings? Status meetings. A status meeting is a short meeting where the testing team, developers, and managers discuss the current progress of testing. The goal is to share updates, identify problems, and plan next steps. It helps everyone stay on the same page. Example. In a banking app project, a daily status meeting may include how many test cases were executed today, number of defects found and fixed, modules that are delayed, any obstacles or support needed. Based on this discussion, managers can take quick actions like assigning more testers, adjusting priorities, or resolving environment issues. Why important? Keeps the team informed. Helps track progress against schedule. Identifies risks early. Improves coordination between testers, developers, and managers. Easy tip to remember. Status meeting is equal to talk plus track plus tackle problems. Just like a morning class meeting in school to check homework, attendance, and tasks. Next important short question is 3. SCM, Software Configuration Management. SCM stands for Software Configuration Management. It is the process of managing and controlling changes in software to ensure that the correct version is always used. SCM keeps track of code, documents, test cases, and builds so nothing gets lost or mixed up. Example. In a mobile app project, multiple developers are working on different features like login, payment, and notifications. SCM tools like Git ensure everyone works on the correct version of code. Changes are tracked. Old versions can be restored if needed. Conflicts between developers' changes are resolved. SCM is also used to control releases, manage patches, and maintain test artifacts. Why important? Prevents loss of work. Maintains version history. Supports teamwork and collaboration. Makes testing and deployment reliable. Easy tip to remember. SCM is equal to track plus control plus organize software. Just like organizing notes in folders so you can always find the right one. Next unit 5. Long questions. First important long question is Measurement and milestones for controlling and monitoring. In software testing, controlling and monitoring help ensure that testing is on track and the software meets quality standards. Two key tools for this are measurements and milestones. They help managers and testers track progress and make informed decisions. 1. Measurement in testing. Measurement means collecting data about the testing process. It helps quantify progress and quality. Common measurements include test case execution, how many test cases have been run, passed, or failed. Example, out of 100 test cases, 80 passed, 15 failed, and 5 are pending. Defect metrics, number of defects found, fixed, or pending. Example, 50 defects reported in the login module, 40 fixed, 10 still open. Test coverage, how much of the software is tested. Example, 90% of the payment module is tested. Effort and resource tracking, time spent by testers and resources used. Why measurement is important? Provides a clear picture of progress. Helps identify risks or delays. Supports data-driven decisions. 2. Milestones in testing. Milestones are key points in the testing schedule that indicate progress. They act like checkpoints. Common testing milestones. Test plan completion. All test plans are ready. Test case preparation complete. All test cases are designed and reviewed. Start of test execution. Testing begins on the software. Defect fix verification. All major defects are fixed and verified. Final test completion. All planned tests are executed and results documented. Example. In a college portal project. 5th January test plan ready. 10th January test cases prepared. 12th January test execution starts. 20th January all critical defects fixed. 25th January testing completed. Why milestones are important? Helps track schedule. Motivates the team by showing progress. Helps in planning resources for next phases. Easy tip to remember. Measure to know, milestones to show. Measurements tell how far you've gone, and milestones tell what key points you've reached. Together, they make controlling and monitoring simple, organized, and effective, ensuring software is delivered on time and with high quality. Next important long question is 2. Reports and control issues. In controlling and monitoring software testing, reports and control issues are very important. They help managers and testers understand progress, identify problems, and take corrective actions. 1. Reports in testing. Reports are documents or summaries that tell the status of testing. They provide information about test execution, defects, coverage, and risks. Common types of reports. Test execution report shows how many test cases passed, failed, or are pending. Example, out of 120 test cases for a shopping app, 100 passed, 15 failed, 5 pending. Defect report lists all defects found, their severity, and status, open, fixed, retested. Example, bug number 101, payment page crashes, high severity, open. Test summary report gives an overall view of testing, including risks and recommendations for release. Status report updates management on progress, delays, or obstacles. Why reports are important? Keep everyone informed. Help in decision making. Track progress against plan. Communicate issues to stakeholders. 2. Control issues in testing. Control issues are problems that affect the testing process and need attention to keep testing on track. Common control issues. Schedule delays, test execution is slower than planned. Solution, reassign resources or adjust priorities. Defect overload, too many defects in one module. Solution, focus on high-priority defects first. Resource shortage, lack of testers, tools, or environments. Solution, allocate additional resources or reschedule testing. Test coverage gaps, some modules or features are not tested. Solution, create additional test cases and test those areas. Example. In a college portal project, if the login module has 50 open defects and testing is behind schedule, the manager may assign extra testers to resolve the defects faster and update progress in reports. Easy tip to remember. Reports is equal to tell the story, control issues is equal to fix the problems. Reports show what has happened, and control actions ensure testing stays on track. Together, they make controlling and monitoring testing organized, effective, and successful, delivering high-quality software on time. Next important long question is 3. Criteria for test completion. In software testing, test completion criteria are the rules or conditions that tell us when testing can be stopped. It ensures that the software is tested properly and is ready for release. Without clear criteria, testing may continue unnecessarily or stop too early, risking defects in the software. 1. Test case execution completion. Testing is complete when all planned test cases are executed. Some exceptions may be allowed for low-priority cases if the schedule is tight. Example. In a college portal, 200 test cases for login, registration, and results modules are planned. Testing is considered complete when most or all are executed. 2. Defect resolution. All critical and high-priority defects must be fixed and retested. Minor defects can sometimes be deferred if they do not affect core functionality. Example. Payment page crash, high severity, must be fixed, while a typo in the About Us page, low severity, may be deferred. 3. Test coverage achieved. Testing is complete when required coverage goals are met. Coverage can be functional, code-based, or risk-based. Example. 90% of the registration module and 95% of login module code must be tested before considering testing complete. 4. Risk-based criteria. All identified risks should be addressed, or acceptable risk levels must be documented. Example. If the college portal is for internal students only, minor performance issues during peak hours may be accepted and documented. 5. Stakeholder approval. Test completion often requires approval from test manager, project manager, and client. They confirm that testing goals are met and software is ready for release. Why criteria for test completion are important? Ensures software quality. Prevents early or unnecessary stopping of testing. Helps make clear release decisions. Saves time and resources. Easy tip to remember. Execute plus fix plus cover plus assess plus approve is equal to test complete. Testing is complete when all critical test cases are executed, defects are fixed, coverage goals are met, risks assessed, and approval obtained. This ensures reliable, high-quality software ready for users. Next important long question is 4. What are the different types of reviews? Different types of reviews. In software testing, a review is a process where work products like requirements, design, code, or test cases are examined by others to find mistakes early. Reviews help improve quality, reduce defects, and save time. There are several types of reviews, each with a specific purpose. 1. Peer review. A peer review is done by colleagues at the same level. The goal is to catch errors in early stages like requirements, design, or code. Example: a tester reviews another tester's test cases for a college portal login module to ensure all scenarios are covered. 2. Technical review. A technical review is done by a team of experts to check the technical correctness, design decisions, or coding standards. Example: developers and senior testers review the payment module code to ensure proper encryption and error handling. 3. Inspection. Inspection is a formal, structured review with predefined roles like moderator, reader, recorder, and reviewers. It is detailed and focuses on finding defects. Example: inspecting the registration module design for errors, missing validations, and security loopholes in a systematic way. 4. Walkthrough. A walkthrough is an informal review where the author explains the work product to a group and others give feedback. It is more of a learning and discussion session. Example: a tester walks through test cases for the results module with colleagues to discuss missing scenarios or improvements. 5. Management review. A management review is done by managers to check project progress, resources, risks, and quality. It focuses more on schedule, budget, and overall progress than technical details. Example: manager reviews testing progress of a mobile app to decide if additional testers are needed or deadlines need adjustment. Why reviews are important? Find defects early. Improve quality of work products. Reduce cost and time for fixing defects. Share knowledge among team members. Easy tip to remember: peer, technical, inspect, walk, manage is equal to PTIWM. Think of it as friends, peer, experts, technical, detectives, inspection, show and tell, walkthrough, and boss check, management. Reviews make testing more organized, effective, and error-free. Next important long question is 5. Developing a review program. A review program is a structured plan that defines how reviews will be conducted in a software project. It ensures that defects are found early, quality is improved, and the team follows a consistent process. Developing a review program helps save time, reduce costs, and make software more reliable. 1. Define objectives. The first step is to decide why the review program is needed. Example: to detect defects early in requirements, design, and test cases, and to improve overall software quality. 2. Identify work products to review. Decide what will be reviewed: documents, code, designs, or test cases. Example: requirements document for a college portal. Login module design. Test cases for payment module. 3. Select review types. Choose which type of review is suitable for each work product. Example: peer review for test cases. Technical review for code. Walkthrough for requirement document. 4. Assign roles and responsibilities. Assign team members for each review role. Author, person who created the work product. Reviewer, person who checks the work. Moderator, leads the review. Recorder, notes defects and feedback. Example: for registration module test cases. Tester A is author, tester B is reviewer, senior tester is moderator. 5. Plan review schedule. Set dates and timelines for reviews so they fit into the project plan. Example: peer review of login test cases on 5th December, technical review of payment module on 7th December. 6. Prepare review guidelines. Provide clear instructions on how to conduct reviews, what to check, and how to record defects. 7. Execute and track reviews. Conduct reviews, record defects, track corrective actions, and ensure follow-up until issues are resolved. Why developing a review program is important. Detects defects early, reducing cost and effort. Improves overall quality. Provides consistency in the review process. Encourages teamwork and knowledge sharing. Easy tip to remember. Objective work type roles schedule guidelines track is equal to outsked. Think of it as planning a school project, decide purpose, what to make, how to check, who does what, when to meet, rules, and follow-up. A review program makes testing organized, systematic, and effective. Next important long question is 6. Explain about components of review plans in detail. Components of review plans. A review plan is a document that defines how reviews will be conducted in a software project. It helps ensure reviews are organized, systematic, and effective. A good review plan includes several key components that guide the team on what to review, how to review, and who is responsible. 1. Objectives of the review. This defines why the review is being conducted. Example: to identify defects in the college portal login module before testing starts and to improve test case quality. 2. Scope of review. Specifies what will be reviewed: documents, code, design, or test cases. Example: review will cover requirement document for registration module, test cases for login and results modules. 3. Review type. Indicates which type of review will be conducted: peer review, technical review, walkthrough, inspection, or management review. Example: walkthrough for requirements, peer review for test cases, technical review for payment module code. 4. Roles and responsibilities. Defines who will do what in the review. Author prepares the work product. Reviewer checks and provides feedback. Moderator leads the review session. Recorder records defects and observations. Example: tester A writes test cases, tester B reviews them, senior tester moderates, and tester C records defects. 5. Review schedule. Specifies dates and timelines for the review process to fit within the project plan. Example: peer review of login test cases 5th December. Technical review of payment module 7th December. 6. Entry and exit criteria. Defines conditions to start and end the review. Example: entry: test cases must be ready for review. Exit: all critical defects identified and documented. 7. Review guidelines. Provides instructions on how to conduct the review, what to check, and how to record defects. 8. Reporting and follow-up. Specifies how review results will be documented, communicated, and tracked until all issues are resolved. Why these components are important. Ensures structured and consistent reviews. Improves quality and reduces defects. Helps in tracking progress and accountability. Easy tip to remember. Objectives, scope, type, roles, schedule, criteria, guidelines, report is equal to OSTR SCRG. Think of it like planning a school project review. Know the goal, what to review, how to review, who does what, when to meet, rules to follow, and finally report results. This ensures reviews are organized, effective, and productive. Next important long question is 7. Explain about review result reports in detail. Review result reports. In software testing, a review result report is a document that summarizes the outcome of a review. It records defects found, suggestions, and decisions made during the review. These reports help the team understand problems, take corrective actions, and improve quality. 1. Purpose of review result reports. The main purpose is to communicate defects found during the review, track whether issues are fixed, share lessons learned, help in decision-making for release. Example: after reviewing test cases for the login module of a college portal, the report may show missing scenarios, incorrect expected results, and recommendations for improvements. 2. Components of review result reports. A good review result report usually contains 1. Review details. Work product name, example, login test cases. Review type, peer review, walkthrough. Date and participants. 2. Defects found. List of all defects identified. Severity, high, medium, low. Status, open, fixed, deferred. Example: defect number 1, login fails for special characters, high, open. Defect number 2, missing test case for password reset, medium, fixed. 3. Suggestions and recommendations. Improvements suggested by reviewers. Areas that need extra attention. 4. Decisions and follow-up. Action plan for fixing defects. Who is responsible? Deadlines for correction. 5. Summary and conclusion. Overall assessment of work product quality. Whether it meets the criteria for proceeding to the next phase. 3. Importance of review result reports. Provides clear communication between testers, developers, and managers. Ensures accountability for fixing defects. Helps in tracking progress and quality improvements. Reduces defects in later stages, saving time and cost. Easy tip to remember: details plus defects plus suggestions plus decisions plus summary is equal to 5D report. Think of it like exam evaluation. Teacher writes the subject, details, marks mistakes, defects, suggests improvements, suggestions, tells what to do next, decisions, and gives overall remarks, summary. A review result report makes software reviews structured, transparent, and effective, helping deliver high-quality software.